Easy go.
What's up YouTube, it's the MLG Apache back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Rainbow Six Siege, specifically a few ideas for possible abilities for new operators. So I'm not very creative, and I was thinking, you know, the new DLC is going to be coming out soon. What could they think of for new operator abilities? So I went to Google, I looked it up. There's a whole forum just for this topic. I'll link in the description in case you want to add to the forum or see other things that people said on there. But I'm going to go over 5 of the ideas I found interesting or, you know, possibly would actually work in the game. So number 1 is a metal mesh over central cameras. So for starters, how many would they get? It doesn't really specify, but I would say if you want to be balanced, probably only a max of like 2. And then I'm guessing, you know, it's metal mesh over the camera that makes it bulletproof, and you can see through the metal mesh. So this would actually be pretty handy in a lot of maps, especially maps like Canal, where the cameras are really good for watching the entire hallway as well as stairs. So this operator could actually work. It could actually be pretty good. However, it would kind of eliminate the need for somebody like Valkyrie just a bit. Of course, Valkyrie could always still put her cameras inside rooms where there's not cameras and whatnot, but rather than having to put a camera down, because you already know that camera's gonna get destroyed, the default one, you could just use this character and save that camera, especially if you like the position that it watches. Next is a small drilled wider camera through unreinforced surfaces. Now, I don't really think this one could work. I feel like the only way it would work, you know, the character would have to be in front of the unreinforced surface, and if you're under or in front of that and an enemy spots that camera, they're just gonna shoot through the unreinforced surface and nail you. So I don't really think this could work at all unless they found a way to make it work so that you could place it like while you're around the corner from an unreinforced surface. But even then, it's not too essential. You still have drones you can use. I'd rather have a drone than a camera like this. You know, if there's a mute in front of the door, I can always just shoot it and then put my drone in. So I think this character isn't very viable. Next is a radio comms type defender. Basically, this defender could intercept enemy comms and in-game chatter within a range of a certain placeable device. Now, at first I thought this would be very overpowered until he added in the part where it's only within the range of a placeable device. If it's that, I think it could be pretty good. However, on something like, you know, PS4, pretty much any system actually, there's other like third-party chat programs, you know, Discord and TeamSpeak and stuff like that. So I don't really see how they'd be able to go into that like third-party app and get the chatter. So that's the only problem I have with it. If they could somehow find a way to fix that, he would actually be a pretty good operator. People would really have to watch what they say, you know, maybe come up with secret callouts. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, if they can figure that out, he'd actually be a pretty cool defender to have in the game. Next is a ram. So this character would basically just be a battering ram. He'd sprint and he'd slowly gain speed. Once he's at like top speed, he'd be able to break through you know, barricades. He'd be able to injure players that he runs over. If he goes into like, let's say, an unreinforced wall, he could like break a hole into it, kind of like Sledge, but you know, not completely go through it. And then also it said every time he's shot while sprinting, it slows him down a bit, and if he's knifed while sprinting, it turns him off course. Now, the first part, it sounds kind of wacky, kind of cartoonish, but it could work. And then the only big problem I had is the part where it says if he gets knifed, he just goes off course. I feel like that'd be very overpowered. You just run straight at the enemy, and if they knife you, you're still alive. You don't die. That's kind of a broken mechanic. But other than that, he could be a plausible operator. It'd be kind of wacky, just seeing people run into walls and doors and whatnot. Especially since you probably see a lot of people just rush straight through the door into the objective room, and everybody would panic. So this guy is plausible. I'm leaning towards not very good, not really something I want in the game, but plausible. And then last but not least is a character basically that can go down but not out. Now in the forum they specified this character when he's down, he would still be a bullet sponge. He'd absorb bullets as if he's up. He wouldn't, die instantly from 1 or 2 shots like a regular down but not out stage. But this character, while he's down, he would also be able to have his sidearm out and shoot. Now, he would be a little less accurate, but he would still be able to shoot. Now, I feel like this ability, even though this ability is a guaranteed down instead of dying, I still don't think it's too good of an ability. You're basically only essential for, like, ability wise once you're down. I don't really see people purposely trying to get themselves down so they can use their ability. He kind of sounds not too good, not too plausible, but you never know. Maybe they could balance him out to make him pretty good. But yeah, that's the 5 that I found very interesting. I might make another one of these videos if you guys enjoy them. Let me know down in the comments which one of these is your favorite, which one's your least favorite, or do you have any ideas for operators. Like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. And with that said, peace.